Yo, yo. Howdy doody. Give me a second for you to come on. Anybody on this morning? Hello everybody. Hi everybody, happy Monday. So we'll give it a few seconds, just let a few more jump on. For today, you're going to need your mat, you're going to need some water, and you're going to need a weight or a dumbbell if you have one for a deadlift and for a shoulder press. I'll show an alternative. I'm just realizing my weights are in the gym, so I will probably do a glute bridge instead of a deadlift, but I'll show you the shoulder press with a lighter weight that I do have here. So grab yourself a weight, grab yourself your water, grab yourself your mat, and we will get warmed up in about 30 seconds. Hope you're all well this morning. Okay, so we're going to do 3 rounds. Each round has 5 exercises. We're going to do it twice, and the 3 then one after the other. So it should take us about 40-45 minutes, and we will be sweating buckets and ready for whatever the week throws at us afterwards. So when you're ready, we'll bring it onto the feet, onto the toes, and we'll start to jog it out and get ourselves warmed up and ready to go. So say hello if you're joining me today. And as always, any questions, pop them in the comments afterwards and we'll get back to you. Speed it up. Bring it into a jack. Forward and back. Back onto the spot. Speed it up. One more set of jacks. So your heart rate should be up a wee bit now, and you should start to feel warm. Back to a jog. Now, circle the arms. Back away. Should have opened windows before I started. Arms out. Put the arms to a diagonal and switch. 3 each side. Now, hips, circling them one way. Nice big movement, keep the heels on the floor. Change directions. Bring it down. Chest tall. Hands to the floor, stretch the legs. Let's go down again. Push it back up. And down this time, rotate the hips using the elbows against the knee. Hands on the floor, plank position. You're going to bring your foot up to your hand and hold for 2 seconds and then switch. So you're going to go 4 each side. Halfway. When you've done that, you know the moves by now. Onto your side, bottom leg is straight, top leg at a 90-degree angle across, hands out in front, and you're going to rotate this hand to behind you. Try not to move anything other than the shoulder and torso. 6 each side. When you've got 6 done, you can flip it over. Again, bottom leg stays straight, knee comes up towards the hands. 6 on this side as well. And then when you're finished, just to finish the warm up onto your back, you can put your ankle onto your knee and do 6 each side, or you can do 12 basic glute bridges, whichever suits you. Make sure to squeeze the bum at the top, and that will keep us nice and warm. I'm just going to open a window. So grab yourself your mat, get ready to go. Oh my God, it's gone. Now, the joys of living on a hill means that even though it is roasting, the windows won't stay open. So if I melt into a puddle, send help. Right, so we're going to start off in round 1. All you need for this one is a mat and yourself. We're going to start off with jacks. We're going to do down into a T-plank, into a reverse lunge, into a basic plank, an ordinary plank, and then doing a squat jump. So we're going to do 35 seconds of each one. And I'm going to play here. So when you're ready, we're going to start with squat or with jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, your jacks, basic jack. Now, if that's difficult for whatever reason, do this movement instead. If you're in this position, keep the arms at shoulder height. Don't let them go low like that. Keep them up nice and high. Otherwise, your jack. Last 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going down into a T-plank. So, with this one, you can do it on your elbows, starting here and going up to here, or you can do it off your hands and hold it here. Okay? So, ready? Go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, the advanced version, get your planking position. Rotate the hips and hold. So you put your hands here. You can also do this off your knee and off your elbow, top leg straight. This is a side plank. I always forget to rotate. Doesn't matter, we'll do this one instead today. Last 10 seconds, so you're holding it here. Or here, or here, or here. Whichever you wish. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring it up onto your toes again. We're going to look back now at the reverse lunge. So, whichever way your knees prefer the lunges is fine. Reverse lunge, train track feet, stepping back and down. Now watch again. You're not going way back because you're going to end up in a stretch. You step back and down. Okay? So, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reverse lunge, down and up. Switching sides each time if you wish, or you can do one each round. Use your hands on your knee for balance, but just be careful not to lean on that knee as you're pushing back up. Use the legs to drive back up. Ooh. And as I said, keep your feet train track apart for balance. Nearly there. Last 5. And time. Bring it back down onto the floor. We'll do a push up here. Now if you have problems with the ankle or with your wrists or shoulders, you can go into a basic plank position here for you if you wish. Otherwise we're going to do push ups. So again, hands below the shoulders on either side of your mat. You're putting yourself down onto the floor and pushing back up through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So straight Push up 3, keep that core tight. If for whatever reason you can't do this, go onto your elbows, toes up, and hold a plank instead. You have 10 seconds left. So whichever one you're doing, hold that core tight and keep everything strong. Last 5. 3, 2, time. We're going to finish off this with a squat jump. When you're ready, sorry about this guys, my watch is in the gym too. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So squat jump, we're down and we're up. And then as we get confident with that, we add a little bit of plyometrics and jump. Up, sit back, up. Just stand it if you need to. Be careful not to lock the knees. Land softly in those knees. Halfway. You should feel this burning the quads a bit now. Last 10. Last 5. 3, 2, time. Well done. Grab a drink. We're going to do that again. Press the heat. Fill it down. Again with that. Are we okay? Good, we have a nice wee crowd on this morning. Hope you are all well. We're going to do that one more time. So this time, if you were doing the lunge on one leg only, switch to the other leg. Otherwise, keep going with the alternative. And with the side plank, go to the other side. Alright? Everything else should be fine. So we're starting into jacks. Going down then into our side plank. Ready when you are? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So again, jack, 2, 3. Find a nice rhythm and keep going with that. Again, alternative. Making up words today. Like this, out and in. Or you can step back if you have issues with that lateral movement. Nearly there. 10 seconds to go. Keep going. 3, 2, time. Let's come down into our side plank. Bam, 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 bam. Go to the other side this time. And again, remember you can do this from your knees and the elbow, or from your feet and hands, whichever you're able to do. It is not a competition, only do what you can. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're here, plank, T. From here, or from here with the top leg straight. Or if that is too much, start on your side, push up on that knee, and you're still getting the same stretch in here. So none of these moves are better than the other. You're basically working at your own level. Last 10 seconds. So if you're here, you're working a few other muscles as well to keep yourself up on the feet. And this is working a wee bit harder, but it's still working. 3, 2, time. Bring it back up onto the toes. We're going to go into our reverse lunge. The windows are going to blow out of their frames here. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So reverse lunge, again, train tracks, step back and down and up. Be careful not to whack your knee off the floor. And again, keep the legs as much as possible wider than you would think. Often we do this, we curtsy and we end up falling over. So you're going back, down and up. Last 5 seconds coming up now. Keep the chest tall. And time, well done. Bring it back down now to your push-up or your plank, whichever you're doing. And we're going to get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, hands are below the shoulders. and the ball of the hand should be on the mat. Straight line from the floor to your shoulders, whichever you're doing, and you're going down forward and pushing back up, holding that core really, really tight, keeping the elbows into your sides. Keep the face neutral. Your nose goes towards the mat. And again, if you want to do a plank instead, just keep the pelvis tucked under and stay strong on that. 3, 2, 10. We're going to be finished with this now. We're going up into our squat jumps. We're going straight into it. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, push the bum back. In the squat, keep the chest tall and up and down. 1, 2, 1, 2, good. Soft knees. Never lock the knees. If you lock the knees, you're going to hurt your back and hurt everything here. So keep everything nice and soft and fluid. You're halfway. If the jump is too much, step it up, down, tiptoes. You're still working the same muscles, just at a different level. 3, 2, 10. Well done, grab a drink. We're going to switch up the exercises. Now for this next round, if you have a kettlebell, or even a large dumbbell, you can use it for the deadlift. I'll show the technique for the deadlift. These are all I have, because Mr. Rush took the gyms, or the weights back into the gym. So I'll show you the technique for deadlift, and then I'll do the glute bridge. So if you want to do that instead, that's fine. And then when it comes to our, no, that's it for this one. That's it. So that's all you need is a good weight for the deadlift. I'll give it another 10 seconds and we'll start. With the deadlift, if you are going to do the deadlift, the weight goes between your feet, soften the knees, pelvis forward, sit down as if you're squatting, push it up, push the pelvis forward as you pull, and then down. If you're doing that, keep your chest tall and shoulders back. If you're not doing that, come to the floor with me and we'll do a glute bridge, and it's the exact same movement. When you're ready, so we're going to start off with a sprint in the spot, going down into a reverse crunch on the floor. We'll do the glute bridge or deadlift if you want. I would actually suggest maybe everybody do the glute bridge with me unless you are an experienced client and you know that you can do the deadlift safely, that's fine. We'll go then plank to press and we'll finish off on the ground with a beautiful mountain climber. So when you are ready, let's get into that sprint on the spot. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So you're starting off with a nice pace, light on the feet. So when we get to the last 10, we're going to try and speed it up. Bring the knees a little bit higher now if you can. And let's go last 10. Fast as you can. 3, 2, 10. Well done. Bringing it down onto the floor. We're going to do reverse crunch. So you're on your back here. Again, watch this for variations. The reverse crunch is bringing your knee in and your bum up, and then put your legs out. So, a beginner, you're going to come in and up, in and up. Making sure that that bum comes up off the floor along with your hips, that your hands are staying by your side. You're not sitting on your hands. You're in and up. More advanced crew, you can go this way. Up and out. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up and low. Now, if you are challenging yourself a little bit more, make sure that your back stays flat. When you get to this position, if your back begins to arch, your legs are too low. So in and up, in and up. Last 15 seconds. In, and then as you get more confident and stronger, you can come out, or you can go low and high. Last 5. Mind the back. 3, 2, 10. Well done. Bringing it back up now. we're going to do the deadlift. Actually, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to stay down here. Unless you really, really want to do the deadlift, we're just going to do glute bridge. Okay? So when you are ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're here, hands are underneath your knees, hands are by your side, you're pushing that pelvis up towards the ceiling, squeezing the glutes at the top and bringing it down. If you're doing the deadlift, you're doing the same thing. You're sitting back here with the weight between your legs and you're pulling up and squeezing the glutes as you bring that pelvis forward. Up and down. Squeeze at the top. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 10. Well done. Now, turning around onto our tummy, we're kind of on the floor for most of this one, but we're still mixing the cardio and the core. So on the front now, into a plank position, and we're going to hold, plank, am I right? Oh, plank to press, what fun. Excellent, so plank to press here now. So again, you can do this off your feet or off your knees. Beginners off your knees. You start in this position, you're down here, and each time you do this, you change arms. So you go up on this arm, push up through and down on that arm, and then change arms up and down. If you can do it off your feet, go for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So from here, you're going down, keeping everything nice and solid. Try not to wobble too much. 1, 2, up on the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So off your knees. Again, keep that straight line from the floor to your shoulders. There's none of this. If you're doing this, you may as well just sit in each of the kicks. Doing nothing for you. So you're forward, your core is tight, everything is strong, up and down, and then up and down on the other arm. 3, 2, 1, time. From there, we're going to stay in the forward position and we're going to climb some mountains. Again, I'm going to show you the correct way to do this. You start a mountain climber in this plank position. If you're doing a mountain climber up here, then no, back. Here, bring it in and out. Straight out. If you had a glass of water on your back, it should stay there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's the same as the plank to press. If your back and if your pelvis is not in that plank position, you're just running on your hands. There's no point. So keeping it nice and strong. Keep that core really tight. And if you're doing this mountain climber correctly, you will feel this already. My arms are burning here. Last 10 seconds. In, out, in, out. Keep that straight line. 3, 2, time. Stretch it back if you have to. And breathe. Let's take a break for a minute. Grab a drink. And we'll go again. I'm in a puddle here. There's literally water running down my face. Are we all okay? Good stuff. So, again, you can send messages or questions if you wish, and we'll come back to you. We're halfway through. So we're going to go with that again. This time I won't be stopping and starting as much because I won't have to explain the movements as much. So you'll be able to do it a little bit faster this time before we go in to our final round. So get yourself back into position. We're going to jog on the spot and then we're going to go to the floor for the rest of that set. All right. When you are ready, just out of the way. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So just a nice jog to start. As you get into that, bring the knees up a little bit higher. A wee bit faster. Come on, you can do it. Let's speed it up for the last 10. Let's go. Get the hands going as well. 3, 2, wall. 1, 2. Keep that back nice and flat. You're nearly there. Last 10 seconds, guys. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to lie back down into our glute bridge. If you're doing the deadlift, go for it. If I had a weight, I would. 3, 2, 1. Again, position the heels under the knees. Back is flat, hands by your side. You're pushing the pelvis up, not your tummy, the pelvis. Push that pelvis up, squeeze and down. 1, 2. So the same speed, up and down. Some people go whoosh and then fall down. No, up and down. And up. Make a bit of Venga Boys soundtrack on here for this. Nearly there, guys. Last 5, 3, 2, time. Onto our stomachs now for plank to press. Again, off your toes or off your knees. Do not try and push yourself if you don't think you're able. All you're going to do is hurt yourself. So do what you can. When you're fully strong and it's no longer challenging you, then you move to the next level. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, you're starting here in your plank position. Tuck the pelvis under, push it up and down. Up and down. From the knees, you're still keeping that core tight. Keep the pelvis low. Check your position. Are you finding this really easy? It's probably because your bum's like this and all you're doing is this. So again, forward to here, down to here, and then you push the hands from underneath the shoulders up and down. Switching each side. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. And from here into our mountain climber to finish. So your hands are below your shoulders. Plank position. Check that plank. And let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So from here, plank, tuck, knee in towards the elbows. You can cross over if you're advanced and you want to challenge yourself a bit more. Feel free. Go for it. Keep the core tight. Try not to bounce too much. Halfway. We're nearly there. Last 10. So again, you're coming in, out. Keep the core strong. Keep the shoulders strong. Everything's locked. 3, 2, time. Low. Well done. Grab a drink. We have one more round. A bit more jumping up and down in this one for the crack. Oh, the heat. Is anybody else melting? Soaking, lads. Absolutely soaking. Oh, it's a great way to start your week though, isn't it? Now, so we're going to do a different set now. 2 more rounds to go, and that will be you ready to rock. So, we're going to start off with a Spider-Man climb. One of Emmett's favourites. I hate the Spider-Man climb. My old hips are not a fan, but let's do it anyway and give it a go. We're going to turn around then into a basic sit-up, crunch, onto your toes then for squats, and then we're going to work with our shoulder press. Again, I only have small weights today, but we'll still work through the technique, and hopefully you have better weights than I do. And we're going to finish off with my favourite, burpity burpee. So this one should really have us out of breath by the end of this round. So grab yourself a drink if you need it, and let's get ready to Spider-Man climb. Spider-Man climb. Sit up. I'll just put that down here so I can see it. Right, so while you're just getting yourselves in position with the Spider-Man climb, it's quite similar in position to the mountain climber. So you can do it from your hands here, and what you're doing is you're bringing this knee up. You can use the floor if you have to, towards your elbow and back. 1, 2. What you want to be aiming for is that eventually you do it without touching the floor. So it's kind of like what a dog does when it's taking a pee. Same kind of range of movement. So you're bringing that hip out and up. If you find that for any reason you've got problems with your hips and this is difficult, do the basic mountain climber just nice and controlled and slow. But let's give this a go, all right? Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're in this plank position and we're bringing the knee up towards the elbow, back to plank. Keep the pelvis low. Switch sides. You might find that one side is more flexible than the other. Oh, there we go now, look. 1, 2. So you're keeping that foot off the floor. Or up, down, whichever you can do. You squeeze everything. Last 5, 3, 2, time. In fairness, I give out with that one, but that feels great when you do it right. So, we're going to go right onto our back now for a crunch. Please, again, you're probably sick listening to me saying this, but I will say it again. When we start a crunch, we never start here. We have our hands here, lift the shoulders and head up as if you're looking down at your bases or through your legs, and that is as far back as you ever go. So if you go up to here, you come back to here, okay? If you're going the whole way up to here, you still come back to here. You never come back to here, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knees are down or up, feet are down, hands are here, position, start. So you can put your hands on your knees, on your thighs, and push the hands up. Imagine there's a golf ball between your chin and your chest. Do not pull the neck, you'll hurt yourself. Keep everything nice and neutral, and keep that crunch going. The only thing moving is here. 3, 2, 1, and up. Bringing it back up onto your toes. We're going into our squats. Now, again, keep the knees soft. We do not lock the knees at the top of the squat. You're sitting back down towards the back wall as if there's a seat beneath you, and then pushing back up. If you need to use a chair for guidance as a beginner, feel free. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Check for the squat. If you have a weight, use it. You're going down and you're coming up. Otherwise, put your hands towards the ceiling where the ceiling meets the wall. And you push your hands up to there, push the bum back, and then you're sitting up. So again, watch that. If you keep the hands up here, you're keeping the chest tall, the bum goes back and down, and then you squeeze at the top. Use a seat if you want to. Sorry, I know I'm a wee bit out of the camera here, but go down where your bum touches the seat, but don't put your weight on the chair. So there's loads of different ways to get used to the squat, up and down. 3, 2, time. Now, you probably did that better than me because I was showing all the different variations. We're going now to shoulder press. So, again, I'm going to use my silly wee weights here. And saying that, when you use these enough, they will still hurt. So your shoulder press, yeah. You're going to start, elbows are here, back is straight. Now always check your knees are soft, pelvis is tucked, and you've got a nice straight back. You're going to push it up so that your hands or your ears are kind of being touched by the side of your arms. And then bring it back down. Watch again, keep everything nice and controlled. Up and down. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, knees are soft, pelvis is forward, back is straight. If you find that when you're doing these kind of movements, that your back begins to arch, split your stance. Like that. Keeps the back nice and strong. Definitely, probably a better variation for those of you who are beginning. Because unless you can keep that control in the core here, there's a chance that your back will start to do the work. When actually what should be doing the work here are your shoulders and your core. Always the core. Last 5. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1, time. They're light, but I wouldn't want to do too many rounds of that. It starts to hurt really quick. Let's finish off with our burpees. So, for burpee, you can do off the sofa, off the height. Again, watch me. So your hands are on whatever surface. You jump back, up, stand, down, stand. And then as you get confident, you can go to the floor. Eventually, hands will go down from squat position to there. Feet will go back and in one movement into a plank position. Bring them back to here and add a jump if you can. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, again, hands, floor, plank, squat, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're confident with that, and if you have energy, woohoo, have a jump. 1, 2, 3. If you have problems with wrists, do it off the knuckles. 1, well maybe not the knuckles, off the front of the hands. 2, 3, 4. But if you can, go to the floor flat. 3, 2, time. Well done. Grab a drink. We're going to do that one more time. And that is us done for another day. Now, some serious heavy breathing going on here, guys. Are we all okay? Who have we on today? Oh, good on you. Excellent. Right, one more round and then we'll do a nice cool down then to finish us off. Are you ready? Back to our Spider-Man climb. And this time, make sure again, keep your pelvis nice and tucked in. Keep the core strong. Use the floor. Small wee steps if you have to. Do not hurt yourself. This is one of those moves that if you push yourself too far, you can end up pulling something. So just be very, very careful with this. Oh. Now, ready to go. You with me? Come on, last time. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So from here, you're bringing the foot to the side. Keep the core tight. If that's all you're doing, you're winning at life. That's okay. Bring it up to here and down. So what you find is you're squeezing the oblique muscles in here as well. If you can do it where you don't actually touch the floor, you will burn. But it is so good. Woo! Keep the pelvis low. Do not have the bum in the air. Waste your time. The bum's in the air. 3, 2, time. Well done. From there, turn around onto your back. And we'll go back to our crunch. Again, before you start, think which one am I going to do? Am I going to do hands here, up and down? Am I going to do here, up and down? Am I going to do advanced? Whichever you're going to do, but whatever when you start, stick to that one. Don't start changing your movement halfway through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, beginners, you're here, start here, up and down. Want to advance it? Stay here again, up and down. If you're really wanting to push yourself, go for the toes. Or if you want to go full whack, up and down. So all of these movements are working the same muscles. 3, 2, time. Turning it now, up onto the feet, and we're going to go into our squats. Ready to go? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, if you have a weight, holding it at your chest, when you sit back down, if you're going forward like this, waste of time. That is not a squat. If you're going down here, your chest, if there was a camera on your chest, it should still be able to see the floor or the wall in front of you. So if the weight is making you do this, drop the weight. And that's where the hand trick comes in. Up and up. So you're using the hands to keep that chest nice and tall. And your bum goes back down towards the floor and the back wall. 3, 2, time. Well done. And then we're going back to the floor. No, we're not. Sorry, we're going to reach for our weights. We're doing our shoulder press. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Again, soft knees. Position. Let's go. Up and down. Elbows only come as far as here. Up to the ears and back down to the chest. So the weight, or the weights if you're doing this, you're pushing up here. If you have one weight, watch again. Or up and down. Keep the knees Nice and soft. Keep the core tight. Do not arch the back. Do this if you have to. Last 5. 3, 2, time. We're nearly there, guys. Let's go to burpees. When you're ready, we're going to finish off with a bang. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, out, up, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, or whatever speed you can go. Last 10. We're nearly there. We can do this. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and time. Well done. So step right now. Bring that heart rate down. It should be breathing high after that. So bob and weave, or just walk. Whichever you can do to bring the heart rate back down. Let's cool down. Nice deep breaths. Let's go low, up high. Let's do 3 of these. Breathe out. Last one. Go down onto the floor. We'll stretch out on our mats today. So that should have your heart rate down a little bit. If it's still bumping, it's okay. We're going to stretch it out now. Flat on our back. So let the hands go above the head and just let everything fall into the ground. Bring feet and knees into your chest and hold them here. Now holding on to your left knee, extend the right foot. Heel towards the wall always. And slowly and carefully switch legs. Nice deep breaths. Bring it back to here. Feet back down. Put this ankle up onto this other knee. Reach through and pull the leg in towards you. So again, your toe will be going towards the ceiling here. If you want to stretch further, woo, push the heel up. And the calf will thank you for it and really scream at you like mine just did. Bring it back down. Again, other ankle onto that other knee. Hand comes through and pull the leg back towards you. So you should feel this in the hip, the glutes, and then if you push that heel up, you'll feel it in the calf and the hamstring as well. Back to center. Bring your knees to one side and then your arms to the other. So after all that side work, we just want to stretch out the obliques in the side and the lower back. Keep the knees high. Bring them back to center and switch sides. You're bringing it now onto your side or onto your front, whichever you're able to do. If you're on your side, hand is here for balance. Take the top leg, push the knee back down if you can, and you're going to bring that heel into your glutes. Nice and stretch, nice and stretchy. And then again, you're going to go to the other side. I'm just going to go onto my tummy now so you can see what I'm doing. And you bring that in, keep the knees together. Now roll onto your tummy, hands below the shoulders, and we're going to look up at the ceiling. And again, I know this is a different kind of stretch, but I just want to make sure that all the muscles that we use today are stretched out, because it is Monday after all. Bring the heels and the bum together. Child's pose. And bring it back up onto your feet. And we're going to finish off with our usual stretches here. Step back, pelvis forward, stretch down. Switching sides, back, tilt, down. And you should feel that in the quads through the way. And we're going to finish off to the side. Switch. Hands forward. Hands up. And Roll those shoulders back. Now, well done. Hope you enjoyed that. Go now, have a shower, and have a great Monday. Take